Hi, in today's video we're going to be looking at the plugins that come with the new WordPress installation. And what I wanted to do is I'm going to share a list of an abbreviated short list of plugins that I would recommend that you have on your WordPress site to begin with, and then you can fill it out as you develop your site. So that's today's video subject is plugins, and in today's WordPress quick tips. So what I have done is I've compiled a list of some simple but yet effective and probably needed to make things easier for you at the beginning of building your site plugins. And I'll leave these down below the description for you. And we're going to walk through how this happens and how we add them to our site here and what it's going to look like. So first we're going to start out, we're going to go to the plugins page. Now this is what it comes with, okay? And I had a choice in my soft Oculus area for WordPress edition that I added the classic editor, and that's one of the ones that are on my list here, right here, classic editor. Classic editor is already here and it's already active. Now WordPress always comes with Hello Dolly. I still don't know why I've been doing this for like 10, 11 years and I still don't know why this is here. I guess the people that developed it work closely with the WordPress people. I usually take Hello Dolly and I get rid of it. We delete it by doing this. Now, you've got this isn't activated. If you're going to activate a Kismet anti-spam plugin, a lot of people like to use this, you'll have to provide a code that comes with it. It says set up your account number and manually enter API key. And I have the API key somewhere, and I'll connect that and we'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I've got my key in here. All we're going to do now is we'll just save changes, and then we'll go back to our plugin page, and you'll see that Kismet's activated and it's working. That's to prevent spam is what that's doing. It's helping out with the spam coverage. I've actually found that maybe this doesn't work that great anymore, but that's something that I would say as a beginner, a newbie, you'd want to have it added to it. And next is we're going to look at the list. So we've done this one here, and then the next on the list, if you don't already know how to do this, I'm just going to show you a couple of these. We'll add these in. I'm going to copy it from the list. I'm just going to put add new for plugin, and then I'm going to put it in here under search plugins, and then just hit enter. And right here, this is the one. You just want to press that, it'll install it, and it'll say activate. Just activate it, and a little bit later in the video I'll show you what that is about. Let's add another one. Come to our list again. And this one here is GDPR, European Union laws require that you let people know what you're doing with their information. So put that in there, push enter, and there it is. Cookie, yes, that matches up. We install that too. Now each one of these plugins obviously will have settings. And we'll take a look at where they are in the settings. I'm not really going to go through and help you with the settings, but just wanted to show you kind of how this page sets up. I'm not going to do all these, but we'll do one more here, and then the next 5 or 6 here I'll do off camera, and I'll just show you what the end result looks like. Copy that, put that in here under search for plugins, and hit enter. And that's this one here. That's your security plugin. Now security, you'll want to have this plugin plus you want to have a user that is not anything that's close to anything anyone can figure out, plus probably a 12 to 16 digit password that's set up too, so it's real hard for someone to find out what it is. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest of the list. We'll come back after that's done and take a look. So as promised, I just got completely set up with the plugins that I talked to you about, the short list of setting them up. I just wanted to show you that these plugins, many times they're as professional as you can get, and they'll have things like first-time configuration to help you set up a Yoast. Plus, you can go to YouTube, and I've got a little bit later in the video a couple of suggestions on how you can get information to set up plugins by using YouTube. So for plugins like Yoast and iThemes, you can come in here to YouTube and just put in like Yoast setup. You can see there's several videos here that people will walk you through step by step on how to set Yoast up in your site. And then we'll look at iThemes setup as well. And the other thing is for iThemes, I had to put in iThemes security plugin setup. And again, there are several videos down through here. Like I recognize this gentleman, he's very good at taking you step by step through things. That's WordPressCrafter.com. That's just a suggestion, but that's how I would do it. This video is not about me showing you details about these plugins, but this is how you could get details to help you out with the plugins and setting them up on YouTube. So, but let's go to the plugins page, and we're going to go there, and this is what the plugins page looks like now. This was compared with what it looked like previously. And this is the list that you take the list, these are the ones I added 8 to the 2 that were there. Akismet and Classic Editor were there already, and I added these here. Now there's often what you do to set these up is there are settings over here, like the advanced tool MCE would be there. Yoast has its own setting here. The cookies, yes, has their setting here. So that's where you want to look for how to set these plugins up. Akismet is there. The sitemap is there. And you can put any of these plugins into YouTube. Somebody I'm sure has done videos on how to set them up on your site. I just wanted to show you how to get the plugins, how to get them activated, and what they look like here. The reason I like this plugin here is it gives you more options for your toolbar. So you click on this here, it'll take you here. These are additional things that you can set up. I like it because I can set up the font family and the paragraph and the font sizes. And I usually set up a couple other things down here, but you can click on any of these here and have them brought up to the toolbar here. And then what you do is just save these changes. And then when you go in to create a page or a post, we can go to this one here and I'll just show you how this has the toolbar in it. And there's the toolbar as we set it up. These are and you can drop down, you can check. And I like to be able to have this to do things with. And you can move anything around and save it in there. So that's the reason I like that particular plugin. And like I said, the security plugin, this is to create a contact form. This is to create a sitemap page. And this is the GDPR for the European Union that you need. And the classic editor is just so you have the block editor, the normal block editor that you can use as a choice. And the TLC is a table of contents as we move through. I'll show you how that works too. And if you want to, you can enable automatic updates on any of these. That again is a personal choice thing. That's what you can do with that. That's the plugins. If you did get some value from this short video on how to set up plugins in your new domain on your hosting site, then please give me a thumbs up, like it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also reach over there, tap that bell icon so you get notified every time there's a new video on our channel. Thanks for watching. This was another one in the Quick Tips series. You can watch that one. I also have videos coming on product reviews and how to make money through affiliate marketing. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.